Oh my god. This is gonna be like the scariest time ever. This isn't even half of the books. Hello everyone, today I'm here to share with you all of my unfinished series, and my bookshelves are looking very bare right now. So I decided to split this up into two sections, the first of which are going to be series that I've only read part of, but they do have more books in that series currently out. I will be including series of companion novels and also series that I have finished but I haven't read, like the prequel or novellas or things like that. So if there are some series that you're just like, say what? I probably have finished them, I just haven't read the extra little books. For example, Divergent. I've read all 3 but I haven't read 4. And because of this, I'm going to do my best to show all of the books from the series that I have currently read, so you can kind of get an idea of if I haven't read the novellas or the prequels or things like that. The second part are going to be series that I am up to date on. So that means the next book in that series isn't even out yet, so I can't finish it. On my list, I have over 70 unfinished series. That is absolutely terrifying. So I'm not going to be giving much of an explanation for these because I have so many series to get through. And yeah, I guess I'd better jump straight into it. Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. 1 down, 1 billion to go. The Chaos Walking Trilogy by Patrick Ness. The Fairy Tale Retellings by Jackson Pierce. The Archived by Victoria Schwab. The Across the Universe Trilogy by Beth Revis. A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin. The Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. The Infernal Devices Trilogy by Cassandra Clare. The Inkwell Trilogy by Cornelia Funk. I am currently in the middle of Ink Death, the last book, but I've been reading it for like 6 months, so... Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder. The Goddess Test series by Amy Carter. I have read the second book of this one, but I got it from NetGalley, I believe. The Land of Elyon series by Patrick Carman. The Iron Fae series by Julie Kagawa. The Chemical Garden trilogy by Lauren DeStefano. Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. The Hybrid Chronicles by Kat Zhang. Hourglass by Myra McIntyre. Elixir by Hilary Duff. The Dreamcatcher series by Lisa McMahon. The Larmel series by Rhiannon Hart. The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel series by Michael Scott. The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. Impulse by Ellen Hopkins. Crank by Ellen Hopkins. The Percy Jackson and the Olympians series by Rick Riordan. The Leviathan series by Scott Westerfeld. The Uglies series by Scott Westerfeld. The Last Apprentice series by Joseph Delaney. The Forest of Hands and Teeth by Carrie Ryan. The Secret series by Pseudonymous Bosch. Noughts and Crosses by Mallory Blackman. The Codename Verity duology by Elizabeth Wayne. The Wolves of Mercy Falls by Maggie Stiefvater. Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi. A Series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket. I know! I started borrowing all these from the library back when I was in primary school. The first book that I bought myself was this one, the 11th, and I only got like that far through it. I was so close, man. So close. The House of Night series by PC and Kristen Cast. The Unwind Dystology by Neil Schusterman. The Graceling Realm series by Kristen Kashore. The Lux series by Anna Godperson. The Internet Girls series by Lauren Miracle. The Tomorrow series by John Marsden. This is the second book. I borrowed the first book, and from the third book onwards I've been listening to the audiobook. I am currently on the last book in this series, so I'm almost finished. I'm almost done. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series by Douglas Adams. The Septimus Heap series by Angie Sage. The Cahill Witch Chronicles by Jessica Spotswood. The Selection series by Kira Cass. The Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. With this one, I'm going to wait until a few more of the other books in the series are released, and then I'm going to kind of marathon all of the books, because I need to reread this one before I continue on. I've kind of forgotten. But I know I enjoyed it, so I will get through this one day. It's gonna happen. The Dustland series by Moira Young. The Cloud World duology by David Cunningham. The Partial Sequence by Dan Wells. The Encarceron duology by Catherine Fisher. The Pushing the Limit series by Katie McGarry. Damned by Chuck Palahniuk. Palahniuk. I always say it wrong, I know. The Legend trilogy by Marie Lu. I have the other books. It's gonna happen really soon, I hope. The Generation Dead series by Daniel Waters. The book trilogy by James Maloney. Beautiful Disaster by Jamie Maguire. Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. The Last Dragon Chronicles by Chris DeLacy. The Tiffany Aching sequence from the Discworld series by Terry Pratchett. The Delirium trilogy by Lauren Oliver. The Sherlock Holmes series by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. The Divergent trilogy by Veronica Roth. The Maze Runner trilogy by James Dashner. Death Note by Tsugumi Oba. The Kabuki series by David Mack. I'm also just going to include a few series that I'm currently reading. The Codex Alera series by Jim Butcher. Seraphina by Rachel Hartman. With this one there is a prequel novel and the sequel should be released next year. And now moving on to the last lot of books, which are the series that I'm currently up to date on. I have Endgame, The Calling by James Frey and Nils Johnson Shelton. The Iron Trial by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. Talon by Julia Kagawa. For this one, Talon actually isn't published yet. It will be released later on in the month, and I do have a review for it, so look out for that. But yes, I'm up to date with it because it's not even out yet. The Mara Dyer series by Michelle Hodkin. The Paper Gods series by Amanda Sun. I have read the second book of this one, just don't own it yet. The Saga graphic novel series, and I'm referring to the volumes because volume 4 is not out, but I know that the individual comics are being released every so often, so yes, we have those three. The Starbound series by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. The Kingkiller Chronicles by Patrick Rothfuss. The third book does not have a release date yet, which is really unfortunate. However, there are a couple of other books and stuff from this world that I will include here that I haven't read yet as well. On Goodreads, these are classified as from the Tales of Temerant series. The first of which is The Slow Regard of Silent Things, which is also being released later on this month. And there are a couple of anthologies out there which include short stories from this world as well. The anthology Unfettered, in which Patrick Rothfuss's short story is called How Old Holly Came to Be. And from the anthology Rogues, which I do own, there is the Lightning Tree, which is set before the beginning of The Name of the Wind and follows the character Bast. I think that is it. I think I'm done. That's it. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm really not looking forward to putting all of these back on my bookshelf because it is literally like, it is barren. So that's that. I am going to go. I'm going to run away and hide and never look at the shelves again. Oh my god. If there are any series here that you think that I really need to get onto and finish ASAP, I'd love to hear. That being said, I do have a video planned for later on this month where I will be discussing why I will not be continuing on with some series. Yes, there are some series that I do not intend on finishing, so some of these ones will appear again and I'll be able to explain why they are unfinished and will continue to be so. I do also have a video that I filmed last year, which is my completed series. It's obviously not a fully up-to-date list since it's been over a year. I've read a lot of books this year, so keep that in mind if you do watch it, but I probably will be doing an updated version of that video in the coming months. Maybe have to see if I can power through any more series, because oh my god. Alright, so that is all. I will see you guys tomorrow with a new video. Bye!